December 31st, 2025, the last day of 2025. Merle and Margot, we got some snow last night. There's more to come. And the air coming out of the vents is a bit cold. So I know I need to get some wood in the boiler. This is where you're going to sit. Maybe. All right, we'll try it. First thing we're going to do is get a good look at this boiler. I can tell the water level's down pretty far. That's not good. Check on the maybe this is frozen back here. Oh, that's never happened before. Oh wow. There we go. 93 degrees. That's very bad. So I'll be surprised if we have a fire in here at all. And we got some embers. We got some embers. Let's see, lots of ash. Okay, we got some good embers. We'll get these stoked up here. Some good coals. Yeah, if we get this pushed over to the middle where that fan is blowing, will be good. We'll actually throw a good shovel's worth of coal in there. Oh. Oh, this is a, yeah, there we go. This is a Portage and Maine wood boiler. Bought it at the Paul Bunyan Festival a few years ago. Absolutely love it. This is our second year using it. It does great. I think we went through about 6 cords of wood last year, and I would say last year was a pretty basic winter. Didn't get too cold, nothing like that. It got pretty cold early on this year, so I had to fire it up a little sooner than I would have liked. Let's take it off. We'll close that for a second. I'm going to put some coal in, and I'm going to put some wood in. Get some bigger chunks to throw on there. But this is in southeast Ohio today. Like I said, we are supposed to get a little bit more snow, I do believe. Nothing too crazy, another 1 to 99 inches. Who knows? I don't know. Oh, yeah, look at that. Woo! Nice big piece in there. Looks like we got some nice wood over here. I'd like to definitely throw in some big. Ooh, don't breathe that in. Throw in some big pieces, and then I got some smaller split stuff over here, but she's taking off. That coal does really well. Really, really well. We're talking about, this is a pretty much a 24-hour burn time here. when I would come to look at it last night before bed, maybe it was 8 o'clock, the water temperature was 181 degrees. So you couldn't really even open the door to the firebox there because it was so hot in here. It would have just wanted to, would like shot a fireball out. It wouldn't have been good. I'm just going to put a few more pieces in here. That's probably good, really, but it's got to catch back up to 165 at least. Well, I'm sorry, 175. 165 is when the fan comes on. But we'll get there. We got all day. It won't take that long. Okay. Fantastic. We got a great fire going now. I don't know if you guys can see that at all. Probably not really. Let me just bring it closer for a minute. Oh yeah. It's doing great. Okay. I'll put you back over here. So we get to the pretty much the whole reason I brought you guys out here. I needed to fill the wood boiler, but I brought you guys out here to watch me fill the wood boiler. I know some of you guys enjoy that, but more importantly, to read part of the Holy Bible. That's really the whole point of this channel that I'm wanting to make here. Not so much about chores around the house and doing them and bringing you guys along, but spreading the word of the Holy Bible. What I have here is the King James Version. This is actually a study Bible. It has all sorts of notes at the bottoms of the pages. Kind of an more in-depth look. Tells you about maybe the author of the book of the one you're reading. I just opened up here to the book of Psalm. But I know at the beginning of this channel, I want to read out of Genesis. I think that's pretty fitting. The beginning of this book, the beginning of this channel. And that's Genesis. So we'll watch this go up for a minute here. This is a water gauge right here. It tells you if you need to add water or not. I already have all the water added in that needs to be in there, but it also tells me when that water is colder, it's down here. When it's hotter, it's up there, right? So let me check that water temperature one more time. Woo. 95. We are at 95 degrees. So we've gone up 2 degrees. We are burning just for the heck of it. Oh yeah. All right. Now anyways, book of Genesis. The book of Genesis is said to be written by Moses. I don't think that Moses ever comes out and says that he wrote it. But I think he wrote like the first 5 books of the Holy Bible out of 65 of them. But anyways, like I said, I just want to read some of Genesis and see how it goes. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you if you are, and I hope you watch more videos to come, because if you like what you see, there'll be a lot more of it. So here we are, Genesis 1, the original creation. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters, and God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And God saw the light, and it was good. And God divided the light from the darkness, and God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day. And God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters." And God made the firmament, and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament, and it was so. And God called the firmament heaven. And the evening and the morning were the second day. And God said, "Let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear." And it was so. And God called the dry land earth, and and the gathering together of the waters called the seas. And God saw that it was good. And God said, let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth. And it was so. And the earth brought forth grass, and herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the third day. And God said, let there be lights in the firmament of heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs, and for seasons, and for days and years. And let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth. And it was so. And God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also. And God set them in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the fourth day. And God said, let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creature that hath life, and fowl that may fly above the earth in the open firmament of heaven. And God created whales and every living creature that moveth, which the waters brought forth abundantly after their kind, and every winged fowl after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And God blessed them, saying, be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters and the seas, and let fowl multiply in the earth. And the evening and the morning were the fifth day. And God said, let the earth bring forth the living creature after his kind, cattle and creeping thing, and the beast of the earth after his kind. And it was so. And God made the beast of the earth after his kind, and cattle after their kind, and everything that creepeth upon the earth after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he, male and female created he them. And God blessed them, and God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. And God said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed which is upon the face of the earth, and every tree in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed, to you it shall be for meat. And to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth, wherein there is life, I have given every green herb for meat. And it was so. And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and the morning were the sixth day. Wow. So what I just read right there was Genesis 1 through 31, which is the first chapter of Genesis. That's actually the first chapter. And we made it through 6 days of creation. Genesis is just such an amazing book in the Bible. I know it's the first one, but in this study Bible, like I told you, which I have here, there's some interesting facts. Genesis spans more time than any other book in the Bible. In fact, it covers more years than all of the remaining 65 books of the Bible put together. So Genesis approximately covers 2,400 years. And in just one chapter, God created the first 6 days and everything upon it. Created man in his own image. How amazing is that? In the one chapter of the Bible here, you can learn so much. And what I just read, I could probably spend all year going through the notes down here at the end of the Bible and talking to you about it, because there's just some profound things in here that are so great and amazing. And God blessed them, and God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, replenish the earth and subdue it. The man who created everything, man itself, is telling them to go out, multiply, and subdue it. He's telling you that you can, that it's possible. He created you. He created everything else. He gave you. This is what I really like. There's a lot of great things in this first chapter here, but it says, I think about this often, we have chickens and we have dogs and a greenhouse and a garden. We're kind of homesteaders here in Southeast Ohio. I mean, it's nowhere near a full-time job, but one of the things I love here in this first chapter of Genesis is let me just read it. 26. And God said, let us make man in our image after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all of earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. Wow. Well, I think that's a pretty good start to the channel. I don't know if I'm going to continue reading Genesis. There's there's a plethora of chapters and verses and books that I'd like to read to you guys, different things I'd like to show you around the homestead, all sorts of things to do. So again, this is just the beginning of the channel. I thank you guys so much for watching, and if you've made it this far, and I really look forward to making more videos with you. Thank you so much, and see you next time.